Women's hockey team loss ends woeful day. The Indian contingent had yet another miserable day at the Rio Olympics as its star shooters Abhinav Bindra and Gagan Ring along with both the men's and women's hockey teams suffered heavy defeats on Day 3. Hello and welcome to our live updates from Day 3 of the Rio Olympics 2016. Rio Olympics live coverage. Highlights. 3.55 YST, Women's Hockey. Great Britain thrash India 3-0 in their second Group B game. India eavesdropped down to 4th in the Group B standings, GB top the list. 3.37 IST, Women's Hockey. India vs Great Britain, Pool B. Great Britain lead India 3-0 at the end of the third quarter. 3.20 IST, Women's Hockey. India vs Great Britain, Pool B, goal. Alexandra Dans nets to India's woes with Great Britain's third goal in the 33rd minute. The match is quickly slipping out of India's grasp. 3.07 IST, Women's Hockey. India vs Great Britain, Pool B. Halftime. Great Britain lead India 2-0 after the end of the first two quarters. Giselle Ensley and Nicola White scored the goals for GB in the second quarter. 3.03 IST, Women's Hockey. India vs Great Britain, Pool B, goal. Nicola White doubles the lead for GB in the 27th minute of the match. India's defense has been extremely poor so far. 2.59 IST, Women's Hockey. India vs Great Britain, Pool B, goal. Great Britain take a 1-0 lead in the second quarter through a penalty corner. Giselle Ensley scored the goal for GB. 2.48 IST, Women's Hockey. India vs Great Britain, Pool B. First quarter fails to produce a goal for either side with Team GB even losing out on a referral for a penalty corner. 2.30 IST, all set for the women's hockey encounter between India and Great Britain. Abhinav Bindra speaks exclusively to India today. All over. I have had a decent career, says Bindra after finishing 4th in 10 meters air rifle final. I put my heart, blood and soul into it. I gave my best but it wasn't enough. Bindra also revealed that the day didn't start off well for him. The morning didn't start well, the table where my rifle was placed collapsed and the sight broke. I had to go with the alternate one, which is not my best choice, Bindra said. 23.04 IST India don't have any other events lined up for the day, except for the women's hockey match against Great Britain at 2:30 AM IST. 22.08 IST Sajan Prakash fails to qualify in 200 meters butterfly as he finishes outside top 16 in heats with his timings of 2:09.30. India on Day 3 so far. Luck is yet to smile as India are still looking for that elusive first medal. Abhinav Bindra was so close but yet too far as he finished 4th in the 10 meters air rifle event with Gagan Ring failing to qualify. In trap qualifications also, Manavjit Sandhu and Kainan Chennai failed to make the cut for the semis. While in men's hockey, India were holding up well against the formidable Germany 1-1 after the Rupinder Pal Singh equalizer in the second quarter. But with 3 seconds remaining to the final whistle, Germany scored the winner to beat India 2-1. While in individual archery event, Laxmirani Maji lost to the Slovakia archer to crash out. In swimming heats also, there was disappointment for India with Shivani Kataria and Sajan Prakash failing. Next up is Sajan Prakash's men's 200 meters butterfly heats. 21.50 IST Women's 200 meters freestyle, India's Shivani Kataria, 2:09.30, slips below top 16, bows out of Rio Games. 9.35 PM IST, Shivani Kataria finishes second. 9.30 PM IST, Swimming Womena Kuro TMS 200 meters freestyle heats, India's Shivani Kataria in action now. Abhinav Bindra after Rio heartbreak. Someone had to come forth and today it was my turn. I am happy with the way I shot and ended career. Well tried and hard luck in Rio 2016. We are proud of all your achievements at Abhinav_Bindra and what you have done for India. 2106 IST. This is the last time we will be seeing Abhinav Bindra in Indian colors. A medal finish would have been a perfect swan song for the Beijing gold medalist. Sports can be so cruel. 2056 IST. Germany sneak through a winner in the dying minutes as India go down 1-2 in men's hockey. Not a day for India with Bindra also finishing fourth in 10 meters air rifle finals. Heartbreak for India. Abhinav Bindra fails to hold on to his nerves in the final stages. He lost the shoot-off against Ukraine Euro TMS Kulish Surhi and finishes fourth with 163.8. Close but not close enough. 2045 YST. Bindra shoots 10.72 and 6th series. He holds his third spot. 4 shooters in the fray, 3 more series left. Manavjit fails to qualify. 2047 IST. While in trap shooting, Manavjit Sandhu has also failed to qualify. 2043 IST. Abhinav Bindra starts 5th series with 10.7. He has moved to the 2nd spot now. 10 meters air rifle finals, Bindra stands 3rd with 102.7 after the end of the 4th series, 6 shooters standing. 10 meters air rifle finals, Bindra starts 3rd series with a 10.7 shot. A 10.4 shot to follow. He has moved to 4th now. While in hockey, the Q3 remain goalless with scores tied 1-1. 2038 IST. Abhinav Bindra slips to 7th with 60.1 after 2nd series. Guys, the 10 meters air rifle finals is about to begin. Fingers crossed and best wishes for Abhinav Bindra. 2023 IST. Meanwhile in trap qualifications, Kainan Chennai seems to be out of contention after finishing with 114 points. 2016 IST. The Q3 gets underway. Can India manage to sneak in another one? 2011 IST. India have clearly dominated the second quarter with Rupinder Pal Singh scoring his 3rd goal in the Rio Games. Spirited show from India so far with the scoreline tied at 1-1. 2000 hours IST. Gold. Rupinder Pal Singh equalizes for India in the second quarter itself. IND 1-1. 1952 IST. After a cagey first quarter, Germany have got one through early in the second quarter. Well in the goal scorer with Germany leading India 1-0. Laxmirani Maji bows out. 1949 IST. Indian archer Laxmirani Maji crashes out of women's individual event after losing to Slovakian Alexandra Longeva. 1946 IST. Archery, women's individual, Slovakia's Alexandra Longeva takes set to 28-26 against Laxmirani Maji, leads road of 32-40. 1942 IST. Archery, women's individual, Slovakia's Alexandra Longeva takes the first set 27-25 against India's Laxmirani Maji in round of 32. 1940 IST. Laxmirani Maji in action now in individual competition versus Alexandra Longeva of Slovakia. Meanwhile, RAI President Raninder Singh told India today that Bindra was an example for every shooter in the country. There's no doubt Bindra will win a medal. He is an example for everyone, he said. 1933 IST. While in trap qualifications, Manavjit is in contention to move into the semis. He still has one more round of shooting to do. On the other hand, Kainan has slipped down the order. 1931 IST. The men's hockey match gets underway with India taking on Germany. Laxmirani Maji's individual archery event will start shortly. 1904 IST. From indoor shooting, let's move to outdoors where Manavjit Sandhu and Kainan China are in action. Midway through the fourth round of Day 2 qualifications of trap, Manavjit is placed 11th and Kainan 18th. 1844 IST. After a topsy-turvy last series, Abhinav Bindra holds his nerves well to qualify for the 10 meters air rifle finals with a final score of 625.7, placed 7th. While Gagan Rang, after a brilliant start, lost his way from the third series to finish 23rd with a score of 621.7. The Beijing gold medalist will be in action at the finals, his swan song Olympics at 2030 IST. London silver medalist Niccolò Campriani of Italy topped the qualification with Olympic record score of 630.2. India have disappointed so far in the shooting events, with the likes of Jyotirao and Hina Sidhu failing to live up to the expectations. Now all hopes pinned on Bindra to bag the first medal for India at Rio. 1830 IST. Abhinav Bindra gets a poor fifth series with a score of 102.1, placed 12th. He needs a strong finish in the sixth and final series to stand a chance of making into the finals. 1825 IST. London Games silver medalist Niccolò Campriani of Italy finishes all of his series with score of 630.2. The world record is 633.5. 1817 IST. Abhinav Bindra after the fourth series is placed fifth with a score 103.8. Rang falters and doesn't look like improving. His fourth series score was 103.4. 1806 IST. Bindra again starts steady in the fourth series as Rang slips down the order. Too difficult for the London bronze medalist to do the catching up. 1803 IST. Abhinav Bindra has made the fast climb with some brilliant shooting in the third series, 105.9. He is placed third now. 1757 IST. Gagan Rang has slipped to 10th after a poor start to the third series, while Abhinav Bindra is picking up. 1753 IST. Gagan Rang finishes placed second after the second series and Bindra finishing with a score of 208.7. The second series is now underway. 1744 IST. Abhinav Bindra placed 10th after the first series with a score of 104.3. 1740 IST. Gagan Rang now tops the pack after the first series with a score of 105.3. 1730 IST. Abhinav Bindra and Gagan Rang have started shooting in the 10 meters air rifle qualification. India at Olympics, Monday action. All eyes would be on Abhinav Bindra and Gagan Rang, who kick off the day for India in 10 meters air rifle qualifications. Then there would be the other trap shooters in Manavjit Sandhu and Kainan China continuing their qualifications on day 2. Another big draw would be the men's hockey match between India and Germany in the evening. Shooting. India have disappointed so far in the shooting events, with the likes of Jyotirao and Hina Sidhu failing to live up to the expectations. However, India's hopes are now pinned upon shooting stars Abhinav Bindra and Gagan Rang in men's 10 meters air rifle event. Bindra won an Olympic gold in 2008 Beijing Olympics, while Rang will hope to turn his London Games bronze into gold. The qualification starts 17:30 IST, followed by the final at 20:30 IST. Manavjit Sandhu and Kainan China will also be in action today in the day 2 of qualifications starting 1800 hours IST. Hockey. On a high after an impressive 3-2 win over Ireland in its campaign opener, India's men's hockey team will aim to keep the winning momentum intact against reigning Olympic champions Germany in a keenly anticipated match pool encounter here on Monday. Against heavyweights Germany, India held their nerve at the recent Champions Trophy where they had an early lead of 3-1 until the third quarter, but defensive errors pegged them back to a draw. It was an inspired performance by the Indian team though Germany were not playing their full squad in that match. India men's team take on Germany at 19:30 IST, followed by the women's team match against Great Britain at 2:30 AM IST. Archery. Laxmi Maji will be in action in the women's 132nd eliminations at 19:27 IST. Swimming. Shivani Katari and Sajan Prakash will take part in women's 200 meters freestyle heats, 21:32 IST, and men's 200 meters butterfly heats, 22:04 IST, respectively.